In this video, I will explore the history and significance of a remarkable artifact from the Ottoman Empire, the short sword, also known as a Yatagan, from the court of Suleyman the Magnificent. This ornate sword is one of the earliest examples of a Yatagan, or Turkish short sword, and is a testament to the Ottoman Empire's thriving culture, diplomacy, military, and trade under the great Sultan Suleyman the Magnificent. The short sword, or yatagan, is an ornate sword adorned with jewels and fine metals, including steel, gold, ivory from a walrus, silver, turquoise, pearls, and rubies that belonged to the court of Suleyman the Magnificent. Made by the royal court jeweler Ahmed Takulu, who was possibly Iranian between 1520 and 1566, is one of the earliest examples of a yatagan, or Turkish short sword, and is double curved and does not have a handguard, which were characteristics of Ottoman weapons. It would later be adopted in the 17th and 18th centuries as the official sidearm of the Janissaries. The level of craftsmanship on the sword is a testament to the Ottoman Empire's thriving culture, diplomacy, and trade. The sword is decorated with scenes of dragons and phoenixes in combat, most likely from Asia, showcasing the Ottomans' contact with other empires and cultures, as well as their adoption of practices outside the Islamic world. This is further exemplified by the fact that the royal court jeweler was possibly Iranian. Sword's craftsmanship denotes a prospering empire and an affinity for the fine arts, indicating high society and a reputable culture. The sword also emphasizes the power of the Sultan and his empire, as the Yatagan was again the sidearm for the Janissaries, the elite Ottoman military unit. The sword shows the Ottomans' connection to Asia and Persian cultures, exemplifying their willingness to adopt foreign culture and practices into their empire. The use of walrus ivory, silver, and gold on a ceremonial sword speaks to the immense wealth the Ottomans possessed. It was acquired through trade or conquest, and the sword was made for Suleyman the Magnificent, highlighting the role of politics in acquiring the services of the Iranian craftsmen and materials. It is possible that the Persians sent the materials to Suleyman as a show of good faith when he ascended the throne, or that Suleyman took over Persian lands and came into contact with Asian cultures, prompting him to commission a sword to commemorate this achievement and discovery of a new culture. The sword tells us that the Ottomans had an affinity for waging war, and showcases the connection between Islam and war in the Ottoman culture. Suleyman the Magnificent ruled during the Golden Century, and the success of the Ottomans during this time is reflected in their craftsmanship. The sword also gives us a glimpse into how the Janissary forces were armed and outfitted, as well as showing domestic weapon technology. The Yatagan sword's connection to warfare and religion is another important aspect of its historical significance. The sword's intricate scenes of dragons and combat are likely influenced by Asian cultures, demonstrating the Ottomans' adoption of cultural practices outside of the Islamic world. Furthermore, the Yatagan was a sidearm for the Janissaries, who were an elite infantry unit made up of slaves in the Ottoman Empire. This highlights the Ottomans' affinity for waging war and their appreciation and need for fine weaponry. The sword's connection to religion is also evident in its design, as Islam played a significant role in Ottoman society and its military campaigns. There are Islamic inscriptions as well as depictions of scrolls on the sword. The sword's connection to Suleyman the Magnificent shows his greatness, as it was a fitting sword for such a renowned Ottoman sultan. It also shows the military organization and political and diplomatic influence of the Ottoman court, as well as the Ottomans' affinity for fine and luxurious art. The sword's opulence reflects the prosperity of the empire during Suleiman's reign. Its use as a sidearm for the Janissary highlights its historical significance. Sultan Suleyman was one of the most powerful and respected rulers in Ottoman history, and his reign is often referred to as the Golden Age of the Ottoman Empire. The sword's intricate design and high-quality craftsmanship are a testament to Suleiman's appreciation for art and luxury. It is likely that the sword was made specifically for Suleiman, further emphasizing his status as a powerful and influential ruler. Sword's connection to Suleyman also underscores his interest in jewelry crafting, jewelry, conquest, and religion, as well as his connection between Islam and war. The Yatagan sword from the court of Suleyman, the Magnificent, is a historically significant artifact that provides insight into the Ottoman society and culture. Its intricate design and high-quality craftsmanship demonstrate the Ottomans' appreciation for the fine arts, their political and diplomatic influence, as well as their military prowess. The sword's connection to Suleyman further emphasizes the power of the Ottoman Empire during his reign. Its connection to warfare and religion underscores the role of Islam in Ottoman society and military campaigns. Overall, the Yatagan sword serves as a tangible symbol of the Ottomans' complexity and sophistication as a world superpower during the 16th century. It also denotes a possible ability for upward mobility in Ottoman culture. In conclusion, the short sword or Yatagan from the court of Suleyman the Magnificent is a historically significant artifact that sheds light on the complex and prosperous Ottoman Empire. It tells us about the Ottomans' connection to other cultures through diplomacy and trade, as well as giving us a glimpse into the kind of man and ruler Suleyman was. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this video on the magnificent blade of Sultan Suleyman.